howdy my peeps. So I have been organizing my office, my home office, which is where I keep all of my gear and stuff. And I decided, since I am officially done getting all of my gear for the Appalachian Trail, that I should probably go ahead and pack it. So, especially since I changed out my tent, which, yeah, anyway. So I have repacked it. I weighed everything. I updated my lighter pack list, and I come out with a total pack weight, which includes food, does not include my water, and it's 27 pounds. As soon as I take the food out, we'll weigh it again and see what it is without food. Without food and water anyway. But I thought it would be a cool time to show y'all how much gear I am taking. And for those that have been following along, especially my lighter pack list, it's ginormous. Like, I printed this thing out, and my lighter pack list is 3 pages long. Okay, so if that gives you any kind of idea of how much stuff I'm taking. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, you don't need to take that much stuff. Well, you are not me. I am me. And I know what I want to take, and I know what I'm comfortable carrying. So, yeah, I'm comfortable with this gear. I'm happy about this gear. And I did a shakedown hike with most of it, except for the tent. That's when I found out that I wanted a different tent. So I plan on doing another shakedown hike as soon as I'm released from care, or I am told that I can by my physical therapist. And anyway, so yeah, I'm excited. So I want to show you what I have, every single piece, where I've packed it, where I keep it, for some of those that are maybe newer to backpacking and are going on the Appalachian Trail and just kind of want to see how things are packed. One thing that I will say when you are packing your bag is you will quickly realize if you packed it right or wrong. And what I mean is, if you put it on and you go half a mile and your hips are hurting, your shoulders are hurting, something's wrong. You need to take your pack off, repack it. In fact, when I was on the Lone Star Trail, my pack was feeling great, and one morning we woke up, I was quickly packing stuff in, and it was just one single item that shifted and was not in the place that I put it in, or where I normally put it, and it was creating hip pain and shoulder pain. It was very uncomfortable. So we had to stop. I had to take stuff out, repack it. As soon as I did that, it was great. So you'll learn where you want things at, and you can go to REI and they can show you how to pack it. Again, everybody is different. Nobody has the exact same 2 bodies, or, carry stuff the exact same way. So you'll figure it out, I promise. But do try and pack your bag with all of your stuff before you hit the trail. That way you can test it out, carry it around, and make those adjustments before you get out there, okay? So anyways, let's get started because I'm starting to ramble. My lighter pack list, page 1, page 2, page 3. Okay, I wasn't joking. So the pack that I have is the Osprey, I don't know what happened, Asia 58 liter. And it is the women's version of the Exos. And I love this bag. It is dirty. Oh well. I do love this bag. And as you can see, it's packed down pretty good. I am also carrying, people used to make fun of this, or fun of me. I started carrying a fanny pack when I hike about 3 or 4 years ago, and people would kind of like snicker, like, oh my gosh, and now it's actually become a thing. Who knew, right? So I am carrying a fanny pack. I've gone through several fanny packs over the years, but I'll go into more about all of this, this actually later in a different video, but it holds, you'll see what it holds. I made some modifications just for myself anyway. So we have that. So let's start with the mesh pocket on the outside is where I always keep, well, these are my micro spikes, which I will probably ditch after the Smokies, depending on snowfall and stuff. But I always keep on the outside right here all of my potty items and my trash, because I don't want to have to dig for them or find them. And I'm a girl, so because I want to pee like a guy and not have to bare my bottom when I pee, I do have, and I actually have, that's the only thing that is clipped. Oh, no, it's not clipped, it's right here, is my FUD, female urination device. I keep that right here. And then over here, I keep a Puri bottle. This is actually a nasal wash, but it works just the same. And guys are probably going, what do you need that for? Well, you know, a lot of those people that are starting to carry bidets, this works the exact same way, except that this is lighter than any bidet option I've seen. Even the little, even the ones that you can get and stick on water bottles, this is actually lighter than that little adapter. So I carry that. Of course, this would be my trash bag. It's a gallon Ziploc bag. My poop scoop. Some baby wipes, because I do not carry toilet paper. And that's all that's in there. And then of course I showed you the FUD over here. And then I also keep attached my camp shoes or water shoes. They're both. And then this, I have a Snot Rag. This is literally all that I use this for, is wiping sweat off my face, or if I have to wipe my nose. And then on the front, we will carry, my water bottle goes here, and then I can cinch it down right here so it's not flapping. And then I have my Garmin InReach and mace. I always carry mace. And then of course my water bottles will actually be right here when I do have them. And this pack has no pockets, which is another reason that I carry the Fanny Pack. All right, so let's go to the lid, and I hope that you can still see this. So, top part of my lid. Right up here is where I carry all my rain gear, so I can have easy access to it in case it starts raining. And I also, right here, carry my water filtration device right here. This is actually the Sawyer Squeeze, which I do not use. I use the Micro, and this was my son's, but my Micro, I accidentally dropped it and it busted, so I have to get a new one. And then the Knock Outdoors 2-liter bladder. The reason that I like this for water collection is because it's so easy to scoop it up instead of having to, you know, just wait for it to fill up. So I like that. Plus, if I need to camel up on the water, it's easy to carry an extra 2 liters right there if I need it. So in here we have rain jacket, rain pants, rain mittens, and that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff this back in here because I said that we were going to weigh it after I take my food out to see how much it weighs. And I will go in to more of what I'm carrying, the actual gear, in a later video. I'll probably break it up into sections because then this video is already gonna probably be a little bit too long anyway. So, put that up. And then on the, put all this up too. So I remember that it's there when we weigh it. another pocket right inside when you, on the brain, which is the lid. And in here, I keep a wiffle ball. Y'all are probably wondering why in the heck I have this. And it's actually for massage and for pressure point release. It's something that my physical therapist suggested that I take. She actually suggested I take a lacrosse ball, but I found this and it does the exact same thing, but it is lighter. So that's why I have that. Keep my gloves, my buff. Actually, I have two buffs. For right now, I have my Polycro footprint for my tent in there, and then I also keep my headlamp right there for easy access. So basically, if you have a brain hat on your backpack, not in your head, I hope you have a brain in your head. If you have a brain, you want to use it and you're going to keep it on your bag. You're going to want to use it, in my opinion, to keep stuff that you will have to access either quickly or frequently while you're hiking. So that's on there. So then we go to the inside, and here's my food bag. So my food bag stays on top. I know a lot of people would probably gawk at that. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. But that's where it stays because I don't want to take everything out when I stop for lunch or whatnot. So my food bag is way overpacked right now because I literally just grabbed stuff from the pantry and threw it in here, which is probably why my bag weighs 27 pounds. I would hope that it's not going to weigh that much, or my food would not weigh that much, but just to give you an idea of what is in this bag. Lots of potatoes, some more potatoes, hash browns, and that's one of these O-mills, I guess is how you say it, but it actually comes with a heater. I don't use these for backpacking. My husband wanted it, I don't know why. And then, so this is my bear bag, and inside it is my rucksack and line. And then I also have an off-sack, which it's an odor-proof bag to go inside of it, with a lot more freaking potatoes. Anyway, see, I told you, there's no way that my food is going to weigh this much. So we're just going to take all that out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in the bag real quick, and then because obviously this would count as base weight, and then we're going to weigh it real quick just to see what we're at. .90. Hopefully you can see that, pounds. So that actually took out, I think like 7 pounds. But, and mind you, that's not my base weight because obviously my base weight, I guess my base weight would be less than what is on my lighter pack list because I don't know. As long as I'm not over 30 pounds, I'm good. 30 pounds, like, totally packed out. Okay, so we've already done the bear bag. And then I have my cook pot, which I keep a rubber band around it. But my cook pot, which is inside my koozie, along with, I think this is called a pack towel. I can't remember. But it's like a little I use it to wipe down stuff because it like absorbs moisture like crazy, like, you know, obviously better than a bandana, but also in here to keep it from rusting. Use it for a lot of things. Of course, fuel, stove, lighter, lip thingy, what's that for? It goes right here on the side of your pot, so that way you can drink straight from it without burning your little lips. And I like herbal tea. I had to give up coffee, but I like herbal tea. So instead of taking a cup with me as well, I'm just gonna make it right in here. Okay, and then from there we have, this is my like everything bag. It has, and for a complete list, I'm not gonna go through each item, otherwise this video is gonna be like forever long. So this is a dry bag that I keep my electronics in, which is also in a Ziploc bag. I double it because I have been out in the rain before and I know how bad it sucks to get things wet, and I would just prefer to be safe than sorry. So 2 battery banks, cords, and a plug. Desitin. I don't typically need this, but I do know that I'll be hiking with some guys, and most guys don't know about this little gem because most of us moms use it on baby butts. But ask my husband, it works. A little thing of soap, Dr. Bronner's, I believe. And this, everything in here is medicine, first aid, feminine stuff, obviously, first aid kit, repair kit. I mean, it's like all in there. And then I have carrying hand warmers, toothbrush, toothpaste, and then this is a little mirror with a brush because I have hair and it has to be brushed, and then in a dry bag. And I would suggest, if you have a bunch of stuff like that, one little dry bag, and try and stuff it all in there instead of buying a dry bag for each one. But Ziploc baggies work wonders. Okay, so after that is my tent. I had to figure out how to repack my bag when I got this tent, because if you watch my Nemo video, you'll notice that the Nemo compresses down. You can remove the poles and it compresses down to like half the size. So it was super easy to pack my bag and I had lots of room. Now I have a little bit more dead space, but I figured out how I wanted it packed and it's working fine right now. So this is my tent. And then I think everything else I put, nope. This is my sit pad, a pad to go under my sleeping pad, just for extra protection and warmth. I can use it if I need to lay on the ground and do stretching, you know, if I'm not in my tent or whatnot. Okay, so then after all of that, there is a pocket in here that's actually where you're supposed to hold the bladder. I don't know if y'all can see down there. But in there, I keep my spoon, my bag koozie. See, isn't it cute? Can y'all guess what my favorite colors are? And I also keep Purification Tablets. These are super small. I did not really notice any kind of taste or aftertaste. And the reason, this is not only my backup, but also when I hit the area where noro is rampant, I will also be purifying my water. It was something suggested to me by my GI, because if I get noro, it could be very, very, very bad. So we went through all these precautions. And all right, so then next I have my bag liner. This is a, what is it, Let me get my list. So I used to use a compactor bag, not contractor, compactor bag, because compactor bags are thicker, and you can buy a whole roll of them for like $10. They're big and all that, but like I said, I'm carrying so much stuff. Whatever I can do to lower my weight, I will. So this is a Nilo Fume bag, and these, you can buy them off of like all these little cottage companies and everything, but what they are is pest control. People use these for, so when they come in and bomb your house and all that, they tell you to put food, everything that you don't want, you know, getting all that pesticide on in these bags, and then roll them up. So they are thick, they are durable, and, you know, but they're very lightweight. So I have that, and the only thing that I put in this, because it is a little bit littler than the compactor bags, is stuff that I super duper do not want to get wet, like my fleece. And then right now I have in here, in another dry bag, and this dry bag is also a pump sack, so it's double use. It's a pump sack for my pad. And then in here I have my puppy. I have my sleep clothes, which is also my heavyweight base layer. My heavyweight base layer is for those days in case we get stranded out there and it's like 0 freaking degrees and snowing all over the place. But otherwise, they're my sleep clothes. I will send those home probably after the Smokies or whenever it starts warming up. And then inside of that, for right now, usually, ooh, static, oh my gosh, static electricity, guys, is my quilt. Let that puff back up a little. And I usually will take my quilt and actually stuff it in the bottom of this, so that way it takes up dead space. I have, of course, that stuff sack right there. If it is raining, I'm not taking any chances. It's going in that stuff sack, then it's going in this. So, and then in the bottom of this, I have extra socks. I have base layer pants, my base layer long sleeve shirt, another pair of extra socks and extra underwear, my sleeping pad. I keep that. I actually, because I don't keep this in the sack that it came in, because, well, I just hate rolling crap up and trying to stuff it back in bags. So I actually try to keep this in between two softer items, so that, you know, so by chance nothing will puncture it. And then, oh, my sleeping bag liner and my pillow. And then that's it. So that's all that is in my bag. For a complete list, like I said, you can go check out my lighter pack list. I list literally everything I'm carrying. We can go ahead and, in my fanny pack, I will have hand sanitizer. If you look on my blog, you'll find an article about norovirus and why I carry Clorox. I have this one, and then I also have another brand that I carry, because regular hand sanitizer, the gel kind, does not kill norovirus. So I use this instead. It's a little spray, but it does have to stay upright. Otherwise, you have a chance of this unscrewing and it leaks all over the place. My electrolytes, which is, if you've never tried EnduroPack's liquid electric lights, totally need to do that. And then a little thing of bug spray, deep. And the very front here is where I usually carry my ID and stuff, but I actually bought a wallet for here for while I'm hiking, and I'm not really sure if I'm actually going to take it or not. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I have a pen that has a stylus on it because I am a blogger too. It's just easier to do this. My fingers seem to always type the wrong thing. And then in the middle, in the big pocket right here, is where I have this is the wallet, and I'm actually taking the AT passport, which is like a little passport book, and you can get stamps along the way to put in it to just, I'm one of those big, I have the National Parks passport, I have the state of Texas Parks passport, so I love doing that, love collecting those, and I'm going to do it this time. So, have that. Have some cheap sunglasses. My hair tie. Oh guys, this is one of my favorite pieces of gear. The 80s sweatband. Yeah, I don't know how silly I look right now. I don't care because we're almost done with this video. Oh, I have my bug net head net, which I keep right here because obvious you start running into bugs, trust me, you're gonna want it. This is sunblock and lotion, so 2-in-1. I tried so hard to find something that was 2-in-1 because I need lotion. My hands get dry. I'm a woman. I'm not young anymore. That's all I'm going to go into about that. You know what I mean. Girls know what I mean. Anyway, so I have to have lotion, but I also want sunblock for obvious reasons. And I know that we'll be mostly in the green tunnel, but still. I also carry my tripod, which can actually go, ooh, crap, my trekking poles are over there, so I can't even show you, but anyways, I can wrap it around my trekking pole and use it as a selfie stick. And then I also have a macro lens. It's the moment lenses for my cell phone, because I do a lot of photography. For y'all that don't know, I'm actually a professional photographer. I am not bringing my professional gear, but I want something to play around with because, hello. And that's it, guys. Oh, no, sorry. Chapstick. And I also have a very little bitty bottle of eye drops, which I will also carry, that will be in here. So that's it. And I can't believe that we actually got through this video and there's not going to be any bloopers for me to put at the end. Sorry. But if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I am sorry the video is so long. I have a ton of crap. The only thing that I have not packed yet is the kitchen sink. I'm still trying to figure out how to get that in my pack. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Or if they know a lightweight version, that would be great. All right, guys. I will go more in depth with my gear later. We'll do it in segments. So if you have any questions, now would be the time to ask so I can answer them in later videos. But until next time, hike on.